Slumber party.
Yeah. Right. As you last time on Curse of Strahd, as you dine with Strahd, you discuss a number of topics: Barovia, your faith, and various beliefs, which is, I guess, similar to your faith. He asks a theoretical question about an assassin and tells you a story about how Rudolf van Richten attempted to kill him. After dinner, but you managed to somewhat bluff your way through, and he took your word for it. After dinner, he takes you on a tour of some of the noteworthy places in the castle. He shows you a tapestry of his father wielding the Sun Sword, also known as the Brightblade, which was forged from the hilt of a elven moonblade. In the audience chamber, a prisoner is brought to Strahd, a man who murdered his neighbor after he was discovered having an affair with his wife. And he asks you to choose a suitable way to execute him, and then carry out the deed. Vogelsuch performs the act, and Strahd seems disappointed that he was the one to do it. As you prepare to leave for the night, lightning strikes the drawbridge tower, trapping you inside the castle. Strahd offers you a room for the night, and orders Sasha to show you to your new quarters.
Is it a rock, Sasha? They're creepy upside-down hands.
I don't know, you haven't looked under that veil yet.
That's what her face is!
She a tiger under there?
Just keep an eye for if she pulls out an electric guitar, then we'll know she's a rock Sasha.
I'm a rock lobster! But Strahd excuses himself, travels up the stairs to the north with Ludmilla. The witch that was told you about the destroyed runes on the drawbridge exits out of this direction to supposedly go fix them. She's going to take the rest of the night. And the eldest bride of Strahd gestures in this direction. She goes, if you would follow me.
Will Vogelsuch will follow.
So will Minerva.
Very well.
Same with Grude.
We'll have to inform Esther that you'll be using his room for the night. He's not going to be happy about that. From what I see, he is a very entitled individual.
Oh. Well, I have heard that he's been enjoying his, I don't know, I guess his new life here, or unlife?
He's very young. She will go up these stairs here.
Up the stairs.
Just to remind everybody, the things that we are somewhat able to look for, we should be able to look for, are a husband, a spear, a dragon skull, a relic, that's a small statue of a praying person, Uncle Cyrus himself, and a spy.
Oh,
The spy
let's focus on finding a husband.
No. Oh, yeah, or else Theo dies.
Oh yeah, that too.
So you go up one floor of the spiral staircase. This one right here. Your footsteps echo as you climb upward. You go up another floor. Then...
Oh, it does not bode well that every floor is a different map.
There's nearly 100. There's nearly 100 rooms in this castle.
Oh my god.
None of us are completionists, right?
No, any percent glitchless. So now we're on the 3rd floor?
This would be the 4th floor, but it's actually part of one of the towers that you saw outside.
And given how tall each of the floors are, it's hard to tell what technically a floor counts as.
Yeah.
It's not part of the main building, but come to a dark landing 10 feet wide and 20 feet long. A cold draft of wind rushes down the spiral staircase at the north end of the east wall and whistles mournfully through the room before streaming down the stairs to the south. A ornate square rug covers the floor to the south. Set into the west wall is an iron-bound wooden door with a wooden trapdoor set in the floor in front of it. Hanging from the north wall above the trapdoor is a framed portrait of a handsome, well-dressed man in a serene yet penetrating gaze. Remember last time I showed you a portrait of Strahd in his armor?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That is what you see.
It definitely feel like they ripped that to make the Legacy of Cain, the portrait of Cain, which is really neat.
Yeah, this is what you see here. In this one, he is very much alive. You can tell because he has color in his cheeks.
Someone's blood.
It's interesting to think that he used to just be human.
You can see
I would...
you can see
I
that
was-
go ahead.
Go ahead.
Sasha's
You went
Sasha's
DM first.
Ooh, tomato.
Tomato.
Take that, Joey.
Sasha's eyes do not meet the portrait as you kind of glance at it and make that comment.
Now, Vogelsuch was going to say, I mean, I was once human. Is that not stranger?
You know that you were a human, though, Vogelsuch? All we know is that you're part of the guard, although there were many humans there. There was also a dragon.
Humanoid? Are you suggesting that I could be Argynvost?
Well, I suppose there's really nothing saying you can't be.
Although that would be a bit of a disappointment.
All that build up.
That means Strahd is the one who would have killed me then.
But I also don't think it's true, because only the way that your oath is working, that one that chained you to the ground, I don't think that was for Argynvost himself, but for all of the people who served with him.
That is true.
Because that oath was made after Argynvost was taken.
VO, with your passive perception, you can tell that Sasha is listening intently. This conversation.
I do apologize if we're slowing you down.
We have all
Walk
night,
and talk,
as it
everybody,
were.
walk and talk.
But she comes to this door right here. She will open it up.
Come!
Oh,
God!
turn order.
The doors are
I
big.
can never remember which token is the show light one, because it doesn't look like a light. Anyway.
And they should make it look like the Pixar lamp.
Yeah, that feels
Yeah.
very D&D.
Yeah, I'm still not used to that change as well. I don't know why.
Well, you wouldn't be able to recognize, misunderstand it as anything else.
No, but it used to be an eye, and the eye shared something else. I forget what it was, but like with Jumpgate, they updated all the icons, and the icon makes sense. I think it's a I forget what it is, but it's a you gotta relearn it.
Yeah.
This is the children's room.
Oh, that's right. I meant to put some sound effects. As
Sorry.
As thunder shakes the tower, heavy beams groan under the weight from the ceiling. Several comfortable divians. What was that word of the lounge chairs?
Spell it?
Divans. Here, I'll post it.
So yeah, I remember us saying this, but I don't use the word. So,
Davins?
The lounging chairs. I think.
Yeah, whatever.
long
they're
low
like-
sofa without back or arms.
Yeah. Several comfortable divians are placed about the room, and an ornate clock shaped like a castle's keep looks down from its place on the wall above them. The curved west wall is fitted with 3 windows of leaded glass and steel latticework. A bookcase sits to the east wall between 2 doors. Plush, overstuffed chairs and couches are placed about the room. The fabric has faded with age, and the pattern it depicts are nearly gone. But Sasha will step in. Lightning flashes outside.
Krakoom.
How's the music volume? Is it too loud?
Probably
No,
a
it's pretty
smidge-
good.
Probably a smidge
Yeah.
less, but it's fine.
I guess mine's pretty quiet then.
This is a brand new track from Tabletop Audio.
Ooh.
Woo! Drop the beat.
Thought it fit pretty well.
Oots, 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 oots.
She kind of steps in the middle of the room, lets you all step in.
I think she'll have ample space for my needs.
This will be pretty good, especially given the rush circumstances. Thank you.
She gestures to this doorway and goes, "There's a 4-poster bed in this room. I assume that you won't be sharing." She gestures into here.
If nobody's going to take dibs, then I shall take it.
A large
You don't
bed.
even sleep.
A large bed sits in the center of this room. Its 4 corner posts supporting a black canopy trimmed with gold tassels. Several comfortable divians are placed about the room. There is a banded door in the west wall and a smaller unbanded door to the east wall. What does unbanded mean?
I think it's like Iron Man's on the
Yeah,
door.
that's what I thought.
Look it up.
Tell me how this adventure works. What's a castle? I don't get it.
Well,
I don't
you'd see.
understand.
Oh, there was a series that I watched. Somebody ended up getting confused by what he ended up reading as a carrage. He
Courage.
assumed it was a monster, but no, it's what horses pull.
Oh,
The Courage attacks. It's like, what?
a crush suddenly appears.
Oh, it seems big enough for you, Grude.
Yeah, I like that rug. Nice rug. Got great rugs in this castle.
Does D's just jump out and go like circle,
Yeah.
like jump on the bed and like circle around and just sleep right in the center of it like a cat?
Probably, yeah.
Yeah, somehow acts like a cat and takes up 90% of the bed.
Sasha looks a little startled as Dee finally shows herself, and she like follows it with her eyes, but doesn't really make any expression or any comment about it.
Yeah, Deez, we got the Ritz tonight. Look at this.
Can I notice that Sasha seems interested in D's?
She's like eyeing him and like following him, but she's not making any other like acknowledgement.
Just to like big small talk, because Minerva has a suspicion that she may be the injured of the court. He's like, have you seen one of these before? I believe they're called a squirrel. Directly to her.
She was kind of looking down at the ground, and she lifts her head and goes, "I don't believe I have, and for a long time."
Where do you come from?
So this is like, she goes, I was a noble in Vallaki many centuries ago.
No, so you're from here then.
We're all from here. Since the mist came. She goes, not many that... actually she goes, I was told that occasionally we get visitors from outside the mist, but you're the first I've seen.
It's interesting. We also get told that there's been others beside us, but strangely you wouldn't have seen them before. So you have been here for a bit.
She begins kind of rubbing her arm, kind of looks at the floor. And she goes, I've been indisposed for the past several centuries.
Oh, damn. You okay? What happens? That's something that takes up like centuries.
She suddenly looks up and kind of darts her eyes around the room as if she's making sure you guys are alone. She goes, I don't know if this is the appropriate time to speak of such things.
Well, why not? We're guests, and it's not as though there's really anything important going on.
Give me a persuasion check.
21?
21. If you would like to make small talk then would have you know that after I became Strahd's first vampiric bride, and after I grown dissatisfied, then I spent the next several hundred years locked in a crypt in the catacombs. And I've just recently been set free.
That's awful.
That is terrible, and I definitely want to apologize for pushing you to talk about that.
It was quite a harrowing experience. I don't wish to think about it any further. Quite maddening.
Understandably. Not to worry. We are not like the other wives. We are not going to make fun of you endlessly.
Their barbs don't bother me. Simply ignore them. They see me as old and out of fashion, and broken. Like they're any better.
Well, I'll say it's nice to see someone who doesn't openly revel in the mutilation of others.
I saw that servant Anton, what they did to his wife. It's horrible.
Are they going to be alive much longer?
You saw how close Anton came to death for simply spilling a drink. And as for his wife, I'm sure you noticed the fresh blood they were drinking.
Oh.
I haven't fed in several days. I did not partake in any. I fear soon I'll have to.
Understandable if you would like some space. I wouldn't want you to feel uncomfortable or make you have to fight with it more than you need to.
She turns and begins walking towards the door. If that is all, then I'll be on my way.
What was the name of the person who gave me the note that I ate?
It was
Aragol?
That sounds about right. It was, the uncle
Yeah.
of the girl.
Who was like openly aligned with Strahd?
Yeah, he's one of Strahd's spies. He kind of gives him intel on the Vistani.
Okay, so I'm gonna say like, just talking to, I'm gonna be watching Sasha to see how she reacts, but I'm gonna talk to the other people. I'm like, oh, remember that time? Don't forget, you all. Keep an eye out for something that Aragol brought up. Apparently, there's a beautiful piece of art in here. And see what she says, or does.
Piece of art.
It's more like I'm just seeing what she says
Yeah.
about Aragol told us about something in here, and then that was just made up.
Same. What piece of art did this man speak of?
He said something about keeping an eye out for, the actual thing is, something that was hurt or damaged of the court.
The specific thing was Spine Castle seeks a meeting to discuss an opportunity. Find the victim amidst the court.
We don't have any visitors here at the castle. I don't know who you would be speaking of.
Well, I guess we'll just have to keep an eye out. It was somebody who we just ran into in the town of Valaki, who apparently comes in here and gives updates on for Strahd, so maybe I misinterpreted it.
One of the Vistani spies.
Yes.
They're not allowed within the castle. I don't know what he would be speaking of.
Maybe it's something around the castle, or that the castle itself looked like art. Again, it was a very quick bump into.
Just mentioned about the opportunity for it. No matter.
Is he a dark-haired man? A colorful cloak?
I'm assuming yes, because I don't. Because he was definitely had his hood up with his cloak when we met briefly.
I was present for his last visit. Last visit.
Oh. Well, then maybe you know what he really meant.
We had a
He was giving
discussion.
that careful look to Minerva.
Yeah. Did have a brief discussion where I aired some of my grievances to him. She looks around the room. Can I trust you?
Of course.
There's someone in the castle who I fear for. I'm afraid with time she may become another one of his brides, and I want to do whatever I can to help her.
How would we be able to stop that? I know we're here, and it's merely because of his hospitality, but I fear that we're not powerful enough for direct intervention.
I don't suggest wandering the castle alone, especially under this strict supervision. But I happen to know when the lord of the castle will be vacant. He goes once every fortnight. He leaves on Bucephalus and isn't back till the next night. During the new moon, which is tomorrow.
Vio, when do we need to help you with the whole husband thing?
Vio is adamantly trying to shut up Minerva.
Sasha doesn't make any reaction to that.
Just a social call that is awaiting me. We have time.
I didn't mean your husband, Vio, if that's what you thought. I'm sorry.
Yes.
There's a woman named Gertruda who's practically imprisoned in the king's suite. I've befriended her in a way. So I'm screen up here. You recognize that name? That was Doru's fiance.
Oh boy.
Oh, that's dirty.
She says her name is Gertruda. She's a villager from Barovia, spirited away as she trod the road towards Vallaki. She's still alive for now, but I fear for her life should she linger any longer in the keep. She's asked me to help free her, if I can, a request that until now I had no help of fulfilling. And I sense that you have other motives. Castle as well. You need to be more subtle in the way you speak.
Minerva's deadpan being like, yes, Vogelsuch.
Yes. Subtle. Staring straight at Minerva.
Vio obviously agrees with me.
King's Suite is located on the 3rd floor. You can access it via the staircase in the foyer.
I take it we are not confined to this room for the night.
Wouldn't be surprised if Rahadin locks the door for your safety tonight. I don't recommend leaving your quarters. But every fortnight since he's awakened, Strahd has left the castle.
I don't suppose Rahadin goes with him.
She shakes her head. The castle won't be empty. I'm sure you'll have to face down the Chamberlain if you wish to make your escape.
Oh. I'm more worried about, will he find out afterwards?
If you steal from Lord Strahd, then you won't see any more hospitality from him. But I'm sure you were aware of that already.
Yeah.
I do wonder what
wary.
that'll mean for our livelihoods afterwards, even when we're not in the castle.
It's better not to think about it. So I have another request from you. So I want you to kill Lord Strahd von Zarovich. Free us all from this curse. So we can all finally rest.
Well, at least somebody's finally openly asked. Not that we would, just like out in the, just in case. I don't think we're prepared enough to do something like that.
I
Yes.
myself seem to be physically unable to.
Yes, you did try and kill him, as you may have. Oh no, during dinner you may have seen that. We would have seen that. One of our companions seems incapable of doing it because of the thing. So we are down one companion when it comes to doing anything of such sort of that you may have mentioned before.
It's definitely a problem, but as you are no match for Lord of Ravenloft.
And on top of that, he has quite a few allies.
I can help how I can, but I'm afraid all I can do is give you information.
That's more than what we have right now. If we trust you, there's a request I would like in return.
Her head tilts ever so slightly.
Oh,
Her
boy.
request from me.
Information.
I'll tell you everything I know. No need for favors.
5 hours later. There is indeed, at least something else that we would like to, or someone we would like to vacate from this castle.
A husband.
How did you know?
Didn't you say that earlier?
Yes, but
Yeah, but-
Minerva thought she was very, very sneaky.
Or forget if that was out of character when Mark was talking.
Nope.
Yeah.
Yes. I have been requested to bring him to safety.
Were you requested to bring him to safety, or were you requested to retrieve him? What was the actual request? As we might be able to cheese the...
I believe the vow that I gave was that I would do everything in my power to free him from the castle.
Okay.
So, like, if he's already dead, bringing back his body, I think is the best that we can do.
Yeah. Or at the very least, just throw him out a window and he's fine.
What is this prisoner's name?
Do I have to roll a history check?
It's Emil.
Emil.
Emil. She shakes her head. Don't know anyone by that name, but if he's a prisoner, then I'm sure he's in the catacombs.
Oh, he's also a werewolf.
He says, if he's a prisoner, then he would be in the dungeons. One floor beneath the castle larders. There's a staircase in the foyer. And as for werewolves, I've seen them as well.
So,
There's a large, brutish one, almost as tall as a building. Leads a pack.
haven't met in person, but have heard of him. Hopefully we leave it at that. So in the basement. Got it. I don't suppose he also has, say, a trophy room?
This Lord Strahd has many trophies. Have to be a little more specific. Reminders of his conquest, both new and old, scattered around the castle.
A dragon skull, perhaps?
I have seen a dragon skull in one of the rooms. There's a chamber.
on-
There's a chamber in the basement that Volenta has transformed into a ossuary. It's located near the kitchens in the basement. Found it quite curious. I never quite knew the story behind it.
He, that skull may belong to one of the many people that Strahd has killed.
Dragon.
If we can obtain it, then us being able to defeat him would be much better in chances.
She nods. I don't know if this will be any use to you, but there is a password. That could help you enter locked areas. I doubt not many people still remember it, besides Strahd and Rahadin, but I'm old enough to remember. She says, I come in Dastron's memory. Don't know who he is. But it's one of the oldest passwords in the castle.
Do we know that name?
That is the name of one of the first folk kings that the ghost talked about. I think it's his.
Oh, okay. That makes sense because they said that they built the castle upon something else.
Yeah.
So
I forget the
That must-
exact history right now. I forget if he killed him or vice versa, but
yeah, and most likely this place was built on top of his domain.
you know that's where the cabin sphere is located, somewhere in his crypt.
Yeah. Well, that would be very useful. Thank you.
Write that down. I'm not going to tell you.
I got it. I come in Dostrum's memory.
Secret door opens. No, I'm just kidding.
Now keep in mind, we can always come back to this recording and listen to it again.
What's a recording?
It's something I call my memory. It keeps records of all the things I hear and see and experience.
As she says this, you hear a knock on the door. And you see Esther and Rahadin at the doorway. Rahadin steps in. Hope I'm not interrupting your private conversation.
Oh, not at all.
No, dude, we're good. How's it going?
It's going.
Nice.
All the
Can we
quarters
help you?
are the quarters to your liking.
Great.
Excellent. As he walks in, you do hear the cacophony of screams just in the back of your mind. Once again, this has been an occurrence every time you've been near him.
Yeah.
But he says, Miss Ilvaskova, you can be dismissed. No longer needed. She gives a bow. As she leaves the room, she can see she gives you a kind of a knowing look. She keeps her head down as she goes into this room and down the stairs. Esther definitely gives her a look when that happens.
So, what can we help you with?
I'm in no need of assistance, but I am here to give you warning not to roam the halls at night. And for your own safety. He procures a key from his jacket pocket. You will be locked in your quarters for the night.
I am going to take a look at that key and see if I can just remember the tumbler, or the actual part that will affect the tumblers in the lock. Like, that will help, but I'm gonna try.
Do you know how to pick locks?
Nope. But I'm
This be
gonna,
like a
I'm gonna be
Minerva thing?
proactive. But I'm gonna be proactive. He'll go for it if you want to.
It's pretty nondescript. Like an iron key. Nothing too fancy about it.
Probably just, I don't know how like old-fashioned
Yeah.
locks works. If they had tumblers, if they just move the latch.
And he also
not
says,
sure.
and young Esther here will be guarding the door for your own safety. And with this, Esther, who kind of had his hands folded, kind of looks up and he goes, "What? I have to stay here all night? After they stole my room? What else of my things are they going to take next?" And Rodden gives him a side eye. It's for their own protection. There are guests in this home. You know what dark things can roam the halls. He goes, ugh. He scoffs. Kind of stomps his foot. He goes, fine.
Not entirely sure why we would want to roam about, and I would hope that nothing would attempt to attack us, given that we have Lord Strahd's hospitality upon us.
It's simply a precaution. when Lord von Zahovich had your attention, he made sure no harm would come to you. If he is indisposed, then he can make no such promise.
Well, I'm glad he's following through with his word.
The first light in the morning I shall return, and you may depart the castle.
Very well.
He will step out, key in his hand. He goes, I wish you all good night. I hope tonight's festivities were enlightening for you.
Definitely something to sleep on.
He steps outside, closes the door. You hear a little lock sounds.
He's got a gun.
Got a gun. And you say, roll your perception check, everyone.
Perceptify me, Captain. Ooh, a 4.
Wow, everyone rolled bad. Vio, you hear Rahadin said. You hear him say to Escher, make sure they don't leave their quarters. Our lord will be quite displeased. You hear footfalls. Go downstairs.
The rest of us are jumping on the bed while
Yeah,
Theo's listening.
I hope you're not jumping on my bed!
Oh.
But you can all take a proper look around the room. There is a large window here, so you can actually see outside.
A neon sign directly across the street.
Yeah, this is Strahd. It's gonna keep you up all night. But yeah,
The other tower.
you can definitely look down and see. You are in a tower because you see the roof below you.
Rapunzel, Rapunzel. What is the door on the other side of the bedroom openable?
Yes.
Maybe we gotta go in there and check.
This must be my room.
A small wood-paneled room reeks of mildew and has a 10-foot-high ceiling. Iron hooks line the wall, and a dusty black cloak hangs from one hook in the center of the south wall.
Walk-in closet.
I'm going to look through the cloak. Maybe there's an extra set of keys in there.
Or maybe an extra hook, because apparently they love hooks.
That's a key to the
Okay.
carriage.
Sorry, I misspoke. There is no cloak. They're just...
Oh, there must be an invisible cloak in here. I'm gonna walk around.
Sorry, it was
wave my
just one of
arms
those
around.
revisions. There is no cloak. And there's iron hooks. But it is a closet.
Is it like iron meat hooks? Like they're fairly large hooks for hanging meat? Or...
I mean, this is
It's like
this
clothing
is a
hooks.
bedroom, yeah.
Oh, okay, so it's just like for hanging clothes. It's a real normal closet.
Yeah.
I
Wow.
don't- though this would be a really cool place if you had like your own personal like meat closet.
Yeah, nowhere to cook it.
Cook it?
Yeah, it just says iron hooks. It probably wouldn't be too, for the time, too unusual to hang cloaks and clothes and stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, I feel like that's the most surprising thing is just finding a regular closet in this room.
I honestly feel like we learn a lot of how medieval times work just by playing D&D.
You see a bedpan.
Yeah,
in there
there's
too.
one chamber pot.
One chamber pot.
Thank
One-
goodness Esther's undead and
Yeah.
he doesn't have to deal with that.
Hasn't
until the
been
change
used in a
happens.
very long time.
But they didn't clean it before they stopped using it.
No.
400-year-old dried poop.
Hey, did you need guano? Did you need guano or something?
Yeah, where's my guano at? I gotta get more. Wait, is vampire poop like bat guano but more?
Well, it's blood, so it's probably got a lot of iron in it.
Let's not dwell on this further.
I will do a quick look around for any secret doors.
Yeah.
Grude would also like to do that too.
I mean, it's my first time in an enchanted castle.
I'm just gonna watch Sasha hang around on the rooftop.
Oh, yeah, that's right there. Woo! Yeah, I see her peeking in.
It's like the gremlin on the plane.
Yeah.
Captain Kirk.
There's something on the wing of the rooftop.
I got a 9.
Minerva, you're instantly drawn to the clock that's
Get all
shaped
the
like a
gears
castle.
I could ever want.
Yeah. Metal clock is shaped like the front facade of Castle Ravenloft, so you can tell that like what you saw when you enter the gate in the distance is like a perfect recreation here. With such a high roll, you do see a signature kind of etched into the base that says
I
Brits-
must know the artist.
Yep. It says Brits von Weirg.
It's fun weird. And then looking at it, I'm assuming it's made out of like metals and stuff and wood that I could possibly date how old it is. By any
Yeah.
chance?
It is metal.
It's one of those new lazy ones where all the gears don't actually connect to anything. It's just a battery behind the hands.
Yeah, you notice that it's definitely not working. And it's you kind of look at the state and it must be like centuries old.
I was like, would I know whether or not I could fix this or not?
Would you want to?
Give me something to do while we're here.
Yeah. Well, it's something with gears and mechanisms, and it's not working. And Minerva has tools.
Yep. You like? Do you want to open it up or?
Yeah, like if like looking at it, or yeah, can I pry off a plate or something on it? Or not pry off, unscrew a plate. Now I want to see if it looks like it's something I could do, or if it's something like this would take weeks of work to do.
Yeah. You start searching for a way to like safely disassemble it. Where you notice a hidden compartment in the castle's north tower. You're in the south tower right now. You find it in the north tower.
Can we see the north tower from the window we're at?
Maybe if you...
Can we open the window?
Yeah, you can definitely open the window. Look outside, yeah.
Whee!
Vogelsuch, not so much of you outside.
Mhm.
Oh. Yeah. What was? Is there anything in the compartment?
It is empty.
Okay, but I am interested in that. This is such a perfect replicate that maybe there's a secret room in the north tower. Which is that the tower that had the runes damaged on it?
That was the drawbridge. This is a separate tower. Sorry, this thing is acting weird.
I mean, it is a weird angle to try and get a look at the other tower because it's like
They're
right
all fresh.
beside us.
But you kind of notice that you remember you asked like, why does that tower have a red glow? Like that's the tower. That's
Oh.
that's the tower right there, and you can kind of see it.
Ah, it's the Rave Tower.
I'll close up the compartment and put the clock back to where it was. and say,
You,
like,
you think you can
something-
definitely, if you had the tools, the equipment, the replacement parts, you can get it working, but it'll be a project.
This is a beautiful piece of craftsmanship, and I have found the artist, Fritz von Weirg. Shame I can't fix it in time, but who knows? Maybe I'll have another chance. Maybe not, though.
Maybe Strahd will invite you back to fix up the clock.
Sorry, Vogelsuch, what was that?
Maybe Strahd will invite you back to fix it up.
Maybe. Hopefully we don't have to come back.
Could you do me a favor though, Minerva? Just a little promise I want you to make.
Okay, yes.
Never work for him.
Oh,
He seemed fairly interested in the mechanisms that you know how to make. No matter what he offers, please never work for him.
alright. I do think he's gonna, at one point, offer to save all your lives, though. And I'm gonna let you know, and I mean this in the most caring way possible, I'm gonna have trouble with that offer, okay? And that you're telling me not to, but if he says it'll save all your lives, I'm gonna have to think about it, okay? Vio?
At least you're honest.
Just would rather not see all of you die, you know? We've been through quite a lot, considering we weren't really that close to begin with.
True. I didn't even know your name.
We were all just in a bar testing. I was getting you to help me test weapons, just like on a one-time thing, and then all of a sudden we get caught up in the mist trying to find somewhere to sleep. Now we've been through many adventures together.
This is like our second murder house.
It's nostalgic at this point. Remember our first murder house?
Yeah.
It's only been like 3 weeks.
That's also the thing, when you think about the intensity of what's been happening.
And like the rate at what it just keeps coming at us.
It would be nice to have at least one day in which nothing.
A beach episode or something.
No, we already had one of those, and it involved a man with a firearm.
That's true. But I just wanted to bring it up, that I am starting to value your opinions. Alright?
Is this the flashback episode?
Yeah, we're in the bottleneck episode, so
Remember the time when we met Arena?
Sleepover.
I'm gonna go listen at the door, see if I hear Escher mumbling to himself.
Yeah, it doesn't take much.
I know what you don't hear. Breathing.
Yeah.
I mean, he doesn't hear it either.
You kind of hear muffled. He's like, that is. He goes, "Oh, Lord Strahd, you look quite dashing. Oh, that armor really suits you. Oh, this old thing. Oh, I just put it together. Oh, thank you.
You would be a fanboy.
I'm glad you enjoy it. Oh, you.
You've really livened up this castle since you've been here. Out of curiosity, I'm assuming I'm gonna call Vogelsuch over? Excuse me, Vogelsuch, I've been thinking about something.
You can call him Oversuch.
Go on, sorry. I'm coughing a lot, trying to be quiet.
Vogelsuch, I'm curious about something.
Yes.
About your physiology. Do you have a heartbeat?
I seem to have some form of remnants of organs. I don't pump blood, it seems.
Would it be alright if I checked? I'm just curious.
My, how forward.
I see no harm in that. But if it gets stuck there, I'm going to have to cut off your arm.
Well, I don't have to put it right in. You can usually tell them by putting them on top of the chest.
Oh,
so-
he's already ripping off his shirt.
Wow, chicka bow
Ooh,
wow.
ooh. All right, okay. Oh, I guess it's just straw. I feel very normal about this actually. So she's gonna put her hand out, and it sort of like in the Raptors in Jurassic World, or like Toothless, like slowly putting her hand out like that toward his chest, and then just like putting it like I'm assuming it's just like bound straw at both ends.
Don't
we talked
look
about
these.
this a little bit, where we don't really know. I don't remember if we settled on that I have some sort of maybe a bit of a nervous system or remnants.
You
of-
have what is essentially a skeleton, bits of sinew and muscle, like organs that are just basically mush at this point. All
Decayed zombie kind of stuff.
yeah, it's pretty obvious. Like, this is one of the first times you're actually taking off your scarecrow clothes and stuff, that you are some sort of decaying corpse that's being held together by God knows what.
straw.
Magic and friendship.
Yeah.
And
So
straw is
can
fine.
I see your heart, or what? Like, so there's a rib cage for sure. Can I see through it and
Yeah.
see a lump of muscle? Because I just want to see, is it moving?
If there's a heart there, it's not beating.
Because then he also
heart muscles do beat without having just by nature. But I see what you're saying, Joey.
Yeah.
I just had to be pedantic.
because you're also your lungs aren't moving either, right?
I don't have to breathe, but obviously talking.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, talking's probably magical, but yeah,
You're just like Mort. You're projecting your voice right into our heads.
yeah.
Because I'm wondering, is the idea is there's creatures around us that hunt using heartbeats, but you don't make a sound.
I suppose not.
I just feel that maybe, I don't know, maybe I'm overthinking this, but you might be able to be more stealthy as you don't have a lot of blood and a heartbeat for them to really pinpoint on.
I suppose that's true.
He does have loud footsteps, though.
It's true, so maybe it cancels out, but it was just something I thought of, and also now I know what's under there, and it's, I'm glad to know, but you probably won't have to show me again, ever.
Very well. Start buttoning back up. Well, I guess if we are to inspect the grounds after some time has passed, we should find a way out of here. The window seems to be one way.
Yeah, I don't exactly know how to fly. And given how many things around here do fly and report directly to Strahd, I'm not sure how safe that would be.
Look out the window if I see any flying creatures.
Since it's dark out, you see some bats flying around.
Just bats, but those could be vampires themselves, I suppose. Then, do we want to go out to the front door?
I don't know if we'll be able to with Esther watching over us all night.
Then I suppose we're stuck here?
It seems like our plans are slated for tomorrow.
No. If tomorrow comes, we will just leave. and we won't be able to look around during the day.
Yes, but we do have information about what will happen in a night or so.
She
And it
did.
may-
If I didn't say it, she did say that he leaves at dusk every fortnight.
Is
And that's
today one of those nights, or is it tomorrow?
Tomorrow night,
I should say, yeah.
during the new moon, which happens every 2 weeks, Barovia.
Okay, so it sounds like the plan is to just sleep here tonight, and then tomorrow at dusk, come back.
Best I can think of.
Yes, unfortunately, they won't expect us, and we won't be under constant watch.
If that is what you wish, then that shall be done. No objections
Otherwise-
from Vogelsuch.
Otherwise, we go out the window and gallivant across the rooftops, but again, we're being watched constantly.
Oh, yes, I did change my hair, Lord Strahd. Thank you for noticing. You hear Esther say from outside.
He's getting more lost in the fantasy, so
Yeah.
he's getting louder. Oh, I hope he doesn't do that all night.
It's pretty far away from the.
Well, no, as a matter of fact, I've never been kissed, Lord Strahd.
He was once.
Now I feel bad for listening in. It's getting a little too personal.
I should disguise self as Strahd right now, and you should unlock the door and just go up to Escher and just be like, "You're right, Escher. I've been neglecting you. Come here."
And then we all get murdered.
Yes, I guess. What does everyone think? You think we should save all of our adventures until the next night? We do have an opportunity because we're staying here longer. But yeah, there's the risk of running around on the rooftops.
We're being watched too much right now, and everybody is currently here. All we would need is a single alarm raise, and we would not be able to escape.
Alright then, let's try and play it strategic.
Guess we're gonna like pack it in for the night, and I'll have a good nap. Sleep to the dozy sounds of the rainy night.
Yep.
Right, who's sleeping where?
You can sleep on the floor if you need it.
There's the bed, there's these ottomans, wherever they are.
Vogelsuch is just going to stay in the living room here, whatever this is, and then facing the door.
Okay. Yeah, Grude can have the bed.
Yeah, Grude, you're so big, like you fill the entire thing, basically.
Yeah, that's why
Indeed.
it's so rare for us to find a bed that he fully fits on without having to like bend his knees.
I guess you and Minerva you could take the like little couches. Maybe your feet just hangs over them a bit.
Yes.
Chaise lounge.
Let's go on the lounge. Wait, does Groot snore?
I don't know, because it's only been with Vogelsuch the last couple of nights. He hasn't said anything.
Does D snore?
Absolutely.
Yep.
Oh, and it's so cute when he does it too, probably.
Mew. Mew.
Oh, I bet he's dreaming of nuts.
Yeah.
Acorns.
Ah, pasta. Oh, ravioli. Acorns.
Oh yeah, the Mario snores.
Goes honk shoe, honk shoe.
Spaghetti.
Spaghetti. Right? You all doze off, trance, begin dreaming. A dreamless night.
Strahd doesn't visit us in our dreams? Strahd visited us in all our dreams in the other game, Joey.
The air around you becomes cold as the night grows longer. You all wake. Just not long after, something wakes you up. No longer raining.
I feel like it's only been a couple hours.
Only been a couple hours.
Okay.
And you kind of all simultaneously awaken.
Huh? Huh?
What? Did you say something?
And the chilling cold kind of goes away. You're kind of awakened by like a chilling cold. Almost like you've been sleeping in a freezer for the night.
Ugh. Why doesn't his room have a fireplace?
We never asked for blankets, really.
They're all on Grude.
Sorry.
He's picked up
Yeah.
the rug too and put it on.
I like the rug. Just really like the rug.
Something you, especially VO, you notice immediately. There is a ticking sound in the lounge. The room where Vogelsuch is.
Didn't notice. You managed to get that clock working?
No, that would have been a project that took weeks. Of course not.
Then why can I hear it?
What? Minerva's gonna be like, shh. Let's go find him.
Oh, yeah.
As you're about to leave. Something heavy thumps against the closet door. Moments later, the clock on the wall strikes 10. With each chime, the miniature castle's front gates swing open, unveiling a intricate iron-wrought bat whose tiny wings repeatedly unfurl and collapse. As the final chime fades, each of you feels two cold, sharp pressures prick against the flesh of your necks, which quickly give way to strange tingling and numbness. I want each of you to give me a Constitution saving throw.
Is this against poison? Or poison condition, I should say.
Don't know. It is not.
Okay, Okay.
Is it a charm?
No.
It's probably not disease. No, it doesn't matter. I got a pretty damn good roll, too. Anyway, 21. Because I don't have flesh neck.
All you do is just made a jerky.
Oops. As the final... I'll do that first roll. As the final chime rings 10, and you feel the two pricks on your neck. Everyone... VO, you take 3 necrotic damage. Everyone else takes 1.
Ah.
And your hit point maximum is reduced by that amount.
Whoa!
Yeah, I rolled 1 and a 2.
Well, that's just not nice to do to your... Like, what? Imagine if we roamed the halls, like, how much more we'd be messed up.
What is...
Everybody knows how to override their HP max on D&D Beyond, right?
I use the max HP modifier. Does that work?
Yep.
Yes. And any indication as to what just bit us?
Nope.
Vogelsuch will start looking around.
Minerva is gonna go check on the clock, see what's happening.
Wasn't there bumps at the closet? Anyone want to come check that with me?
Say, I will.
Yep.
Grude's gonna go check the closet door.
The clock is like it was before. It looks less tarnished and is functioning.
Oh, this is interesting. I'm gonna check the secret compartment again to see if there's anything in it.
Okay. It's still empty.
Shucks. Well, it's too bad I can't open it to see how it's running, but maybe it's running on magic or a curse or something.
Something you do notice that there is now a golden padlock on the door that leads outside.
On the inside.
On the inside.
Is there anything different about the closet?
Open up the closet.
Yes.
Yeah.
You open up the closet. It's not empty. A woman's corpse dangles from an improvised noose crafted of torn fabric, which hangs from a black iron hook at the center of the far wall. 3 feet above the hook, a wooden trap door hangs open, rusted on metal hinges.
Like she fell through it?
No, she is being hanged by a piece of torn fabric.
Okay, but not like separate from the trapdoor.
Oh yeah, the trapdoor's below her.
Okay.
Do we
It's in the
recognize-
floor.
Yes.
Do
Okay.
we recognize the corpse?
You can give a quick inspection.
Okay.
The corpse is brown-haired, short, and freckled. She wears a plain white wool dress and an apron. And you do see 2 puncture marks on her neck.
Okay, what's going on?
Is this something that like Esther would usually have done every night? Like, what?
Vogel, did you see anything while we were sleeping?
I did not. Did everybody feel that puncture in their necks?
Yeah. Ow.
Yeah.
I go over to Vio and check his neck. Are there puncture wounds?
There is.
Do I see them on Grude?
Everyone has 2 little puncture marks on their neck.
Even these?
That's smart.
Yep.
Sorry, Vogel, we all got hickeys.
Deez is not here. Rude, you can't find him.
He was a vampire all along.
Those 2 front teeth! That's what they were! They were fangs!
He's like a bit one than the other side with the 2 little. Oh, okay.
That's why
wait.
it always lived in my beard. It was right next to my neck.
Okay. I'll be sticking with here just because we're in a creepy old castle. Maybe this is like a really weird dream. And we're all gonna wake up and be totally fine. Because all these things weren't here before. Now they're here, kind of like ghost dream like thing.
I pinch Grude.
Do I feel it?
You do.
Maybe it's just a really like vivid dream.
If I have an understanding of the trapdoor, it's basically the mechanism to allow the person to be hanged.
Trapdoor's
Like
on the
they're
trapdoor's on the floor.
It's on the floor. Is it open, allowing the person to, is their feet dangling below the trapdoor's opening?
No.
Okay, so is the trapdoor closed?
I thought I said this. Trapdoor is open.
Yeah,
It's
we
open.
wouldn't-
Okay, yeah.
We wouldn't see it if it wasn't open.
I mean, if it's an obvious trapdoor. I'll look down it.
Okay. See blackness.
Even with 120 feet of dark vision.
Yes.
I'll take one of the hooks off the one of the clothes hanger hooks, whatever, and then drop it down.
Okay. You do hear a clank. A second or two later. As it hits something.
Oh, there's something down there.
Well, in the meantime, Via's going to try to unfasten her and lay the corpse on the floor.
Vogelsuch just summons his scythe and cuts the rope.
Yeah, you gently cut her down and place her in one of the corners.
Apologies. We'll do a gentle pat to see if there's anything on her to indicate who she is, what's going on, just anything.
Yeah.
She was down in there last night.
Does anybody have speak with dead?
Yes,
Was that
we
mirror?
got a little item that does that.
Talisman.
Yeah, that might come in handy.
The book remember that?
Joey can just say that she's already been talked to dead. Spoke with dead one time in the past.
No, do you want to use it on her?
Sure. I also checked to see if she has anything on her just in case.
Okay.
But
ID, obviously.
No, nothing on her. No ID. No. It's very simple, almost like peasants' clothes.
yeah.
Can
Gonna
can
have a
somebody
letter.
does anybody here know how to check how long she's been like this?
Give me a medicine check.
Can I give her
Grude will do that.
Dr. Grude. Dr. Grude.
That's 6.
16.
16?
It's been a matter of days.
I checked this place when we came in. No trapdoor. No bodies.
I wonder if it's a joke by one of the wives. They love this stuff.
We should ask her.
How did she get in though? If so,
We should ask her.
oh, feel free. Maybe we should check the walls too, see if there's an extra way in that we don't know about.
Yeah.
if it was one of the wives or something else that lives here, and they do seem to find it easy to crawl up and down walls, just fly.
Without any of us hearing or seeing her.
But they came up through this door and through this trap door, dropped her off, and then went back down in a hurry.
Does it look like it's an obvious trapdoor, or would we have not seen it earlier?
You didn't find it.
Okay.
Does it look like it would be hidden in the floorboards, or does it look like it has an obvious handle and hinge and whatnot? I think
Yeah, that's what I meant.
Yeah.
Okay,
Does it look like it's
okay.
just-
So how about this?
Sorry.
I think this is actually what happened. When you remove her from the hook, the trapdoor closes.
Ah.
Huh. Pull on the hook again.
It opens.
A little dramatic for what they could have used. I still think we should talk with the victim.
That would be the simplest method.
Who has the medallion? Is it UVO?
Yeah, I think Vio has it. He'll fish it out and use it on the corpse.
Okay. Her eyes open. And her eyes turn to you. Eyes turn to you expectantly.
All right.
Who are you? How did you get in here?
I'm a
That's two
locksmith,
questions.
and I'm a locksmith.
See, I don't think we're gonna learn much from a name. So, how did you get in this room?
Through the door.
Okay.
Ask perhaps who killed her?
Yeah, I was getting to that.
Hmm.
Who killed you?
I did.
I think I know the answer to that one, but
His name was Larry.
Larry Strahd.
Strahd's other brother.
Larry. Strahd Freeman's brother, John Freeman. I assume you're looking for the information.
No, I already answered it.
Oh, what did you say?
I
Did it
did.
come through?
I did.
Okay, we
Okay.
didn't hear that part.
Oh,
Yeah,
sorry.
But yeah, that's. I feel like we already knew that. I mean, given the nature of. She did.
So this happened a while ago and wasn't here earlier.
Maybe we could ask, if you don't mind me asking, of
Feel free.
who hung you on this hook?
I did.
Okay, who bit you in the neck?
Strahd von Zarovich.
We ask her name.
4 questions. Yeah,
Yeah,
5.
well done.
Oh, yeah, 5.
Last one could be your name.
I don't think we'll get anything else out of her. Might as well identify.
All right. What is your name?
Arushka. Yeah, she utters her name. Her body goes limp.
We've heard that name before. I know that.
That's in that letter. From the tree? No.
Yeah.
Can't be.
Pretty.
Yeah?
Okay.
Good
Wait.
memory.
No, that happened like really long ago though. The box it was held in fell apart. The sheep died merely days ago. Is she also a ghost?
She's physical. Okay. I want to do an investigation check.
Sure.
Of a or possibly perception. Is the room as never mind. I don't
You-
spot anything. I don't think.
You intimidate the
5.
corpse.
Oops, wrong, yeah, wrong one. But it's still a 2, so it wouldn't have been anything.
I mean, what are you looking for?
I'm. Have we done a time travel? Is the room as clean as it was?
It's cleaner than it was. It's in better shape.
The clock is also doing much better as well. It's working again, and it has this little lock on it. It wasn't there before.
Well, the lock is on the door.
Padlock. Yeah.
Yeah.
Padlock on the door was not there last night. Or earlier in the night.
Oh, goody.
Great Scott.
Should have asked what day it was.
Didn't something like this happen in the murder house too, where it changed while we were in there?
It's supposed to change afterward. Oh yeah, you're right. It does. Like after when you leave the house, it starts to kind of return to its originals.
It had like food, like already prepared on tables. It didn't look like a decrepit house when you were in it.
Yeah, it changed on us afterwards. I'm wondering if something like that maybe happened here. In which case, why or how? Wait, what does it look like outside? Like, is it still nighttime?
It is nighttime. The clock struck 10, and it is definitely dark out.
What time did we go to sleep when we were at Strahd's? Like, we go to sleep at like 8? Are we children?
You babies. Dinner started around dusk. It probably lasted a couple hours. We took a tour.
I was just wondering if it was like already kind of close to 10 and then we woke up at 10.
It's probably 10, 11, yeah.
Did the Clark start playing Sonny and Cher? Actually, I'm going to go over to the front to the door, and I'm going to knock on it, see if Esther is still on the other side.
Okay. Knock, knock, knock. Nothing happens.
Hello? Any Strahd fanboys out there?
It's no answer.
Yeah, something's weird.
Do you think we could try opening the door? Or...
You're the only one of us that knows how to do anything like that.
Well, I'm going to give it a shot.
We go down the.
I go back out.
Distance in the trapdoor. If that doesn't work.
Yep, good to have second options.
Or the window. Is the window locked now too?
The window is locked.
Even then, I'm pretty sure that that rooftop is at least a story below us.
Nothing.
Grude's gonna be like, I got 50 feet of hempen rope. If we ever need it, just let you know.
Yeah.
You're a good adventurer.
I took one of the few background item options that does not come with rope. But go on, Minerva.
Alright, here I go with my tools. Is it thieves' tools work? I have a auto start for thieves' tools.
Yeah, you try to picklock your way out.
Yeah. What did I get? 23.
Oh.
23. Nothing happens.
Can I investigate the lock, kind of like an Arcana check? Because part of me feels like this is sort of like weird ghost memory stuff versus like actual real logic. It doesn't feel logical.
Give me an Arcana check.
Oh, let me try. Oh,
Seems like there's absolutely nothing Arcana about this. One second.
Yeah, I'm kind of with you on that one.
Yeah, you don't notice any inscriptions, any runes, but it is a very ornate-looking golden lock.
Well, guess that's all I can do. It doesn't act like a regular lock. Is what I'm. Can I still kind of get like that idea from it of like, I know I did a really good job, but still nothing happened.
Yeah, it didn't seem like you were making any progress.
I don't know. There's just something weird about it.
I mean, I can open it, but I would be waking up the entire castle doing it.
Wait, is that what knock does? It like opens up.
300-foot wide noise.
And
Uh,
unlocks a lock, including a magical one. I think up to a certain.
well, best not to do that one. But it seems like our only option, well, at least what I'm thinking is, because this window's locked too, and I'm assuming it's a very similar setup of a lock of it's not really going to listen, is maybe we've got to use that there, pointing to the trapdoor.
About how far do you think the bottom was, Vogel?
I was not sure. I was about to check again. I'm gonna take a candle from somewhere in the room, as I'm assuming there's gonna be a candle somewhere. Grab one.
I think there is. Oh, maybe there
Single
is.
candle. It just I mean, it's not gonna be described. It's just like not a torch, but like a candle or something.
Drop a candle in the wooden floor below you, the rotting wooden floor.
It's a candle. Be
Yeah.
fine.
It drops
It's on our
in,
castle.
it drops into a misty black darkness.
Well, now we have to go down and prevent the castle from burning down.
Really? Vogelsuch, that's your plan?
Do you want to hang around in this room and get bit more?
Yes, I guess so. That's a very good argument.
Via will go down first.
Right,
Try
as...
to,
Let me click on-
Go ahead.
I'll try to like shimmy, keep a grip onto the walls and stuff like that to not fall too bad.
You have rope. We just established we have rope.
Oh
It-
yeah, that's true.
Have my rope,
Yeah.
dude. What are you doing?
Right.
Here, take my rope.
It's like 5 feet.
Oh,
It did say it only took 2 seconds to make a clang with the hook. So.
that's
But once you're down there, the blackness kind of dissipates and you do see a crawl space. And the biting cold kind of returns and you make your way, you kind of crawl your way through. And then you see
Safe, guys. Just cold.
the end of the hallway and you see a trap door above you.
Well, Minerva's gonna follow in if said it's okay.
Vogelsuch
Minerva's
as
in.
well.
Grude's gone. Yep.
Can Grude fit?
Barely.
We'll find out.
Grude shimmies his way through.
I will try to stealthily lift the trapdoor. See where I am.
Okay, give me a stealth check.
12.
Doesn't make a sound. And as you open up the door, the ticking stops. You find yourself back in the room with the portrait of Strahd.
I was wondering about that hatch.
But the entrance leading to the stairway, you notice there's nothing but a brick wall there.
Oh, great! It's the
Both
Matrix.
directions.
Yeah, both of them.
Okay, what's going on?
As you're getting your bearings, A silhouette looms against the stone brick wall, obscuring the descending stairs, and then emerges from the stonework like a ghost, revealing a cloaked, broad-shouldered man with long blonde hair, a strong, slightly crooked nose, and a thick, well-trimmed beard. He holds a fiery torch in one hand and a gleaming steel sword in the other, and a black feathered raven sits perched atop his shoulder. You see this man, which you have to do a double take, because for a moment you think Ismark has walked through this stone wall. But it's not him.
It's his identical brother.
Otto von Bismarck.
He does have a resemblance to him, though, and it takes you a moment to realize that is a statue. You saw his statue in Barovia's town square.
The previous mayor?
This was Ismark's grandfather, Ismark the Greater. But he looks surprised as he comes up through this wall.
He's not the only one.
He goes, "How dare you gave me quite a fright. I wasn't expecting someone to be on the upper floors. How did you come into this place?"
Good question.
I guess it's like technically this trapdoor, potentially also dimension.
Wasn't there a stairwell here?
Yes, I believe we came up it.
Well, I suppose that's how I arrived. I'm searching for a friend. We became separated when we were exploring the castle.
What is your friend's name?
Oh, beg your pardon. My name is Ismark.
Ismark the Greater.
Oh.
Yes.
You put faith in such monikers. They do call me that in the village. This is my companion. This is my companion Livius. And the raven gives a little quite my loyal companion.
And
I just stare at it.
the person you separated from?
It's a woman named Magdana, a mighty warrior. We were looking for something. Perhaps since you are better in numbers, as it were, you can help me look for her.
Where did you see her last?
Somewhere on the lower floors, but we were separated for quite some time. She could have made her way up here. You also recognize that name. Magdana. Who's in
Put
this?
in the chat.
What was that?
In the chat.
Donna.
I don't recall that one.
Isn't that it's not Irina's like grandmother, is it, or anything? Or is
No,
it
no.
not
I don't have anything in my notes, so didn't write it down.
It was a quick mention.
History check?
Yeah.
See if I can recall. 3!
Yeah, you don't know.
no.
But Ismark
What about Grude?
goes past you and just opens up the door that was locked before. He's like searching. And you notice that everything is kind of in a more of a state of disarray. The clock is non-functional.
Like how it was when we first arrived?
Very similar, yeah. But Ismark has his torch out. He's kind of has it aloft. Him and the Raven are kind of peering behind furniture and around corners. He goes, me and my companions were searching for a relic here, the Sigil of the Sun. Powerful and a very old relic of the Morning Lord.
Medallion of some kind?
It's like, yes, a medallion. Since
Oh.
since the devil has been asleep all this time, we thought it safe to search without his interference.
You seem very trusting of us. After all, we just popped out of the
Well, I can
door.
tell you're outsiders, no offense, but you have that look about you.
And you know you're a ghost, right?
Ghost, what do you mean?
I'm gonna go over and try to poke him.
Hey,
Hey,
come on, say
doing?
what are you doing? I can assure you that I'm very much alive. And where are you poking?
Right in the eye.
In the butt.
Don't do it in the eye.
No, just on the chest.
I have some artwork here.
I'm assuming because it sounded like he was like he literally walked through a wall, right?
He did, yeah.
Okay.
There he is.
He looks like he's about to save Grandma from the big bad wolf.
Reindeer?
Yep.
But you kind of poke him in his armor. He goes, "What are you doing?" He shoos your hand away. And the Raven kind of nips at you.
Sorry, just testing the theory.
Are you Ghost?
I'm starting to wonder that.
You are a scarecrow. Quite unusual.
I assure you I am not incorporeal.
Vogel there is special.
It's been some time since I've seen visitors to Barovia, but I know about the outsiders. Must have wandered into the castle, am I right?
Sort of, yeah.
Wait. Overstayed?
Oh, got lost, did you? He's like peering behind, he like peers behind the clock.
Just like still looking for stuff.
Yeah.
Wow.
He goes, you see a
immediately. Go ahead.
If you see a platinum amulet shaped like a star, a sunburst, that will be the sigil of the sun.
Vogelsuch is gonna just circle right back into the bedroom and into the closet. What do I see?
Closet is closed. So you try to open it?
Yeah.
It's stuck. Has trouble opening. And
inward?
I imagine it would go inward, yeah.
Okay.
You're creating a time paradox.
Or maybe no, it's how doors go.
I'm trying to see if the if something's blocking it, such as, I don't know, a body has fallen against the door.
Yeah, I can tell maybe it's just rusted with age. When you try to open it, and you swear you hear something move within the room you're in.
Mr. the Greater, perhaps you can look in the closet.
Oh, excellent. Kind of eyes the room, torch lit. It was a closet, you say?
Not the strength.
Yes, you're practically... Well, you are made of straw, after all.
Straw and bones.
But as he tries to get the door open, he sees he's kind of giving him trouble. He goes, so have you made your way to Barovia yet, if you need safe haven?
Passed through once or twice.
Well, if you never need a place to stay, you're welcome in the Burgomeister's mansion. Because I am the Burgermeister, after all.
Barovia. What do they have in the town square there?
Simply a fountain. It's been dried up for years. Because I think I've got it. I think I've loosened it up like a pickle jar, as it were.
Would you like to use this crowbar that I just remembered I had?
Oh, that'd be quite useful.
Yes, I do have a crowbar. I forgot. I do.
Yeah, because you're grave robber's tools.
As you hand over the crowbar, suddenly the chairs, the ottoman, and the four-poster bed lunge forward as if they were just animate, and the rug beneath you unfurls as it becomes animated, catching you off guard.
Goody.
And Ismark, as he's about to pry the door open, he kind of turns around, sword drawn. And he grabs that sword and he goes, "What trickery is this?" As we
I am being attacked.
all roll for initiative.
Okay.
We heard something.
The Sigil of the Sun, is that the thing that VO has
The thing
currently
I'm
right
wearing
now?
right now, just it's behind my clothes, so it's not visible because I did
Okay.
not want Strahd to know I have it.
Yeah, good.
Garbage roll. Garbage.
That looks like a...
It's kind of cramped in here, but
Oh, I could be garbager.
I got 23, but it's saying it didn't show up?
I can see it.
It's not in the
yeah.
turn order, but I see the roll.
Yeah.
Lousy initiative joke.
Joey,
hold on.
yeah, I was saying the macros should work for. Oh, you're probably if you're clicking them that fast, you're probably using them.
I have a macro, don't worry.
Okay. Yeah, I keep forgetting you already have them.
Who's Minerva?
Minerva.
23?
I see Grude on there.
Murrow. Minerva's missing.
23.
Grude, you rolled a 2, it said.
Yes, I did.
Nice.
It was a 1 and then my bonus. I did a 2.
Nice. This calls for classic battle theme.
I feel like this should the battle theme for this should be from the soundtrack of Bedknobs and Broomsticks.
So many bagpipes!
Right, Minerva, you're first.
Alright, well, I'm going to turn my... It's furniture, but I'm also thinking ghost, but I'm thinking furniture, so I'm gonna use my action to make my little guy into a flamethrower.
He's not here.
Oh gosh.
Oh, sorry. You said I thought you said Grude. Sorry.
Yeah, not these.
I'm gonna turn
gotta
D's
find
into a flamethrower.
I can sort of do that, but
Tiny pyro.
Yeah, so I'm gonna turn the cannon is now a flamethrower, and I'm going to. I don't want to shoot Livius. It's such a small room, though. Moving it in. And...
Hit me if you have to. I'll take it.
Oh, that's the wrong measurement tool. That's a circle, not a cone. Oof.
We'll go downwards. Hit the stuff at the bottom. More down. There. Yeah.
That's just all of you, though. I'm only getting the rug.
You
Or
get the
move below. I assume Livius is flying. Could it move below Livius?
Yeah, Livius is over here, actually. On Ismark's shoulders. You'll hit the... You can also move it, like, more into the room.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, there's a bed monster in the way, but you could move it south and hit a few more things.
Is a dead monster in the way?
Oh, bed.
The bed monster. Deathbed, the bed that eats.
The
There's
monster
no way I'm not
probably
gonna-
underneath it.
Because this one would hit like the carpet and then one of the chairs.
And the table.
And,
Yeah.
and a Vogelsuch.
Yeah,
You're like,
I'll-
please set
I'll
me
take-
on fire is what I'm getting for this.
Do it like this, it'll hit the rug, the ottoman, and a chair.
And a Vogelsuch.
And Vogelsuch.
Yeah. Alright, I'm gonna do that and be like, Vogelsuch, you better get out of the way or else, and then it's gonna go off. Oh.
How about a little fire, Scarecrow?
Oh,
No,
jeez.
thank you.
Alright, give me dexterity saving throw, Vogel.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, it's a 6, yeah. 9 total.
Needed more than 14.
Garbage rolls.
Alright, the rug rolls 16. Ottoman rolls a 20.
Oh my gosh.
Chair rolls a 4.
Ah, get in here, chair. You get 12, everybody else gets 6.
And I get 12.
I just go in and see Vogelsuch like on fire. As I go to do my firebolt, I'm probably gonna want to hit the.
Was creating the thing in action.
Oh yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'm all done. Like, oh no, I've set Vogelsuch on fire. I'm gonna move out of the way to make room for someone else to come in, but I'm gonna drop down here. I'll be in my turn.
Just double checking if there's an action.
I think it is because it's I get it doesn't cost a spell slot the first time, but it will do a spell slot if I try to change it back to like a force or something.
Yeah, take an action, yep. Okay, so... What was the thing have to be? 15?
It's a 14.
14, okay. It's not bad damage. Rogue takes
Fire.
6.
Yeah.
Takes 6. The chair just turns to ash.
Oh,
Ismark turns and goes, "What in the devil?"
Yeah, I don't think he's seen one of these before.
It's like a little portable dragon.
well, it's kind of like it's a machine. It's a machine, but there is a little bit of like a magical element to it. It's okay. It's under my
I'm
control.
Burning.
Vio, your turn.
This Vogelsuch kind of like shows the urgency of what's going on.
Yeah.
Did you just change your icon?
Things froze on me, so I'm refreshing, and it's taking a while to get back in. So,
The carpet ate him.
damn JavaScript.
I can't use any of the area of effect things without getting everybody else. I'll.
Did you have that break thing? Shatter?
Yes, but again, it's very loud, and I can't choose what doesn't get hit by it.
That's true.
My cannon.
Yeah. So I'm going to, I'm just going to see if I can like aggro, I guess. I'm gonna cast Mirror Image on myself, and then go into the room.
Okay.
And so I've got, I said 4 VOs end up walking into the room.
Okay. Like one after another.
Yeah. It's like a boy band in just one unison of movement.
Is that an action?
Wait. Oh, never mind.
Casting that one's an action, so yeah, that's all I can do. But maybe it'll get the bed or carpet or something to attempt to attack me rather than the burning Vogelsuch.
I'm gonna turn off people's names.
They are kind of big.
You can do
Yeah.
go to the gear and then go to graphics, and you can do hover to show token nameplate and bar overlay. That'll at least clean it up.
Okay, the rug Strahd. It's gonna attack the thing it knew was here. It's Vogelsuch.
Okay.
Does fire
back
count
it
the
out.
same as fairy fire?
No, fairy fire is magical pixie fire.
24. Vogelsuch.
24 will hit.
Right, you are grappled by this thing.
Okay. No other damage, just
No damage yet.
Grapple it.
You are restrained, blinded, and at risk of suffocating, but I don't think you breathe, so
No.
it's fine.
No, I don't. Yeah.
But you are restrained.
Honestly, out of all of us, you're the strongest against this because he can't kill you.
Yeah.
Ismark goes, "Oh, I'll get you out, I'll get you out."
I'll be fine. Take care of the bed.
Ah,
It's kind of cozy in here.
then have at you, bed! Still holding his torch, so he'll use his long sword one-handed. 22 and a 10. Sits. He does 7 slashing to the bed. Livius, which is also a name you recognize. Just start, pecking at the bed. They don't miss. Bed sees 3 VOs walk in.
Cue punchline.
It will like rear up on its legs and attempt to slam down on you. So do you roll? You have to roll percentage dice.
This is a rather complex one.
Yeah, they made it easier in the new thing, but
Targets you with an attack. Roll a d20 to determine
well, rolls
whether
a
the attack.
rolls a 15.
Okay.
So if you roll higher than a 6 on just a normal d20, it'll hit one of your illusions.
Okay. So yeah.
And then if it hits one of your illusions, it has an AC equal to 10 plus your dex mod.
Yeah, it hits.
Well, did you
So-
roll a d20?
He did.
You have to roll a d20 to see if it hits one of
Okay.
your. Yes,
Like I
if
said,
it's
this
higher
thing's
than a 6.
confusing.
Yeah,
So-
if it's higher than a
Alright.
6, it hits a thing. Its AC
it.
is 10 plus your dex mod, which is
Okay.
probably under 15.
Yeah. So it crushes one of the illusions.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it just comes down, smushes VO, but it just disappears.
Yep.
I'd say put a 2 on your icon. Or that, yeah. Well, you get rid of one of them, yeah.
The Ottoman will scamper over like the Ottoman from Beauty and the Beast. Attack is marked.
Yes!
Animation or live action?
Take your pick.
Don't talk about the latter.
Will hit for a 20 for 7 damage. And the chair is just gonna do a cool little flip, and like a wrestler, try to slam down on the cannon. Rolls a 9, will miss. Right, Vogel. You're restrained.
Yeah, peeking out, can I see out?
You're blinded, so
I
no.
imagine it's rolled me out. Okay, so yeah, that's not a good thing.
Yeah, it's like rolled up. You're rolled up in it.
Then never mind. My
Oh, but you will take some damage.
forgot
Hold
about that one.
on. You will take 46. You take 15 bludgeoning damage.
15. Yeah, not looking good. I'm gonna rage.
Okay.
And I'm going to let's see what did restrained mean? Boop. Attack rolls against creature when creatures disadvantage dex saving throws. Yeah, I forgot Misty Step. I needed to see.
You can
Yeah.
attack it, or you can try to get free.
I'm gonna Arms of Adar.
Okay.
I need everything within 10 feet of me to make a strength saving throw.
No, the cannon.
Yeah, Ken needs to make one too.
Sorry. I'm panicking.
Well, it hit you, so fair is fair.
Sorry, was
15.
that strength?
Yeah, well,
Yeah,
it's
strength.
it's just a 20.
DC is 14.
The chair rolls a 9. The rug rolls an 11.
They both take 14. Well, the ottoman as well. It's within 10 feet, and the bed.
Wait, it's that one? Well, the Ottoman...
Arms of Adar.
Well, if that's the case, then everything in this room has to roll.
Pretty much, yeah.
Grude's outside.
I thought it was only like a,
10. Everything within 10 feet of me, so it's 10 foot.
Oh,
10 foot
great.
radius.
Yeah,
Sorry.
How much damage is it?
14 or half. Necrotic. And anything that fails cannot take reactions until the end of its next turn.
Okay, this chair breaks apart. This ottoman breaks apart.
That's why I did that.
Is it half damage on a...
Half
Success.
damage on a success.
Yeah. The bed breaks apart.
I lose another illusion.
Don't all of them have to make a save?
No,
does
but
you?
hold on. I believe it's a target.
That's true.
Till the spell ends, duplicates move with you, blah blah. Position, you can use your action to bubble. Each time a creature targets you with an attack, which I did not, so it hits you
Okay.
directly, VO, so you get your thing back.
His mark will take half damage.
Did the rug survive? Did the
The-
rug?
Sorry, Matt.
Yeah, I know, you
Well,
get a lot of
it's
things. I know you get a lot of things.
The rug also fails. But you take half of it.
Yeah.
So, so it like pierces the rug, but it also pierces you. And you go,
yeah.
careful with that voodoo you're doing in there.
Yeah, so I take 7 and it takes 7.
How much was the full damage?
14.
14.
Thank you.
And you can't take reactions.
Vogel!
But the rug can't either. As you shout that, I hear the shattering of 3 of our enemies. I believe that might have been worth it. I am not going to make it immediately. And that's my turn.
Yep. Rude.
all right, so I just absolute chaos just happened in there. I guess I'll scooch
I guess
in.
let me back that up a little bit, Joey. I can't rage and cast a spell in that order, so I can either cast the spell first or do a different thing. So because I said I'd rage, I wouldn't do that either. Can I just do my other bonus action instead?
If you don't want,
You already killed stuff, so I think that.
I'm not gonna undo the. Yeah, I'm either not gonna rage, or if Joey will let me, I'll do my Form of Dread instead. Just give me temp HP, and I won't bother with the
if you want
stuff.
Yeah. Would have taken half that damage, by the way. Oh wait, was that necrotic? Never mind.
Its total was 14 necrotic. How much damage did it take?
Oh no, it's fine. I just misremembered
Okay.
something. I thought
And
it was.
I rolled a 1 on my 1d10. Okay, now you can continue. Sorry about that.
Grude, your turn.
All right, so I don't know. You guys kind of already killed everybody. I was very.
Rug's still
I know
smothering.
the rug. I'm gonna.
Pull me out if you can.
I don't, can I just like. Thorn whip be enough? Like.
That'll
I
attack.
don't know, guys. I don't know if I can hurt this rug. It's so pretty.
It's a great rug.
Remember,
Everyone's commenting there all
if
day.
you attack the rug, you attack the Vogel takes half the damage.
So if you could pull me out, because you're Grude.
Can I just do that? Can I just go like, oh, let me get you, and just go to try and get out
Yeah,
Vogelsuch?
like forcibly unfurl it.
Yeah, you can
Do a strength check. Or...
use strength.
Quick,
Or,
grab the crowbar from...
Is it strength or anything else?
Strength check.
Okay.
Yeah.
18. You pull Vogel out of the rug.
Got you, dude.
Thank you. No, burn it.
Minerva, burn it.
I'm gonna burn it. Guess I'm not gonna use the flamethrower because that was too much.
Well, you
I'm gonna go-
you can move it over here, and then it won't hit anyone.
Great. Perfect. That's where it's going. And then so it's going to be flamethrower, safe DC 14, and I'm going to see how that goes, and then I'll firebolt it if it's still alive.
It was 13.
Yeah.
It rolled a 13.
Yeah.
Roll damage.
T1. I'm wondering if I can. Sorry. That's something on the item.
It's 2d8, right? Just roll 2d8.
58, 14.
Ooh.
Whoa.
That.
Alright. Fibers are starting to burn away.
Time to finish you off, and I'm gonna go with that firebolt. 22,
That hits.
and for 7 damage, and I get a D8 on top of that for my
Yep.
my arcane object. 2, so it's 9 extra more damage of fire.
Does Minerva get give extra damage for rolling 3 7s in a row?
Lucky sevens.
Hey. Does your gun have a slot machine?
I like those odds. Keep doing what you're doing.
Ding ding ding.
Minerva. Bio, your turn.
Okay, I'm gonna start cutting it into pieces, hopefully. 24 and 25.
Both those hit.
13 and 7.
Not quite enough. But it's in like tatters though. It's like trying to stay together. It's trying to like stitch itself back up.
You can retreat if you need it. Can't take a reaction.
Yeah, it doesn't have reaction.
On top of it, I'll do a healing word on myself with my bonus action. 8. Yay. That's it.
Rug's gonna go after you, Vio, next.
One of me.
Yeah, it's true. 21.
So I think you need to roll above an 8 this time. I think it's no, it could be 6.
8.
6, 8,
must
and
roll an
11.
8
so
or
the next
higher.
one is 8. Yeah, so 6, 8,
so-
11.
So it grabs one of the illusions.
Okay. Well, what's the A? Okay, yeah, the AC. Yeah, I try to wrap around the illusion, but it just collapses on itself. That's a fancy trick there, elf.
Thank you.
One of his longsword attacks hits. 5 slashing.
Yay.
And the raven.
Come on, just take a thread and then just fly out and then just unravel it.
You know what? He did 1 damage. He has 2 health, but I like that. He takes the piece of thread. He's like, grab that one there, Livius. It looks loose. He goes, caw! He grabs it. He starts flying around the room. Begins to unravel the rug until it's just a pile of thread on the floor.
The Vogelsuch takes his turn just to kind of like hold it down, step on it or whatnot, so it just it can't go with it. That rug really tied the room together.
And with that, the door slams open. The closet door slams open. Oh. Well. And you notice that the room, which was cool before, began to turn back to a normal temperature.
Any body in it?
There is no body.
Okay, I don't remember the thing I slept on with trying to kill me.
Me neither.
You slept here? Oh, braver than I am. He takes his torch, looks in the room, and he goes, I don't see our companion in here.
Right. It peeks in there. Where'd she go?
What do you mean she? Did you see her here before?
Not who you're looking for, but there was a woman in there. The body of one.
Body? She's not here now.
That's what I'm wondering about, because she was there a few minutes ago. Like, right before we met.
I wonder if this place is playing tricks on us.
He goes, well, it's been decades since the devil went into his slumber. Any body you would have found would have been turned to bones by then. That amount of time.
If you're the only ones who have ventured here since, yes.
He goes, very few from the village are foolish enough to venture into the castle, but we heard tales of this sigil. Me and my companions thought it worthwhile to go search for it when the castle is mostly empty. The brides are off, doing whatever they're doing across the valley, and he's like searching the walls. As it appears we found a dead end.
There is a trapdoor in there, but it leads back to where we just met. Third hook to the right.
Third hook to the right. You click on it. Trapdoor springs open.
Anything down there?
Perhaps... perhaps, Legdana found this as well and is deeper in the castle. He kind of hops down. He goes, heads deeper downwards. And then he knows that he's on a ladder. Come
That
down,
seems
everyone.
different.
Right.
I thank you for your help. If you wish to follow, or if you wish to tidy up the place, it is your call. But if you are ever in Barovia,
No, let's stick together.
very wise.
Vio? You wouldn't happen to have any spare healing abilities, would you?
I don't
Well,
know.
it's a
Do you
lot
have
of
any
straw.
spare tentacles to attack me?
I will make it up to you in due time. Would you prefer a potion of
F.
healing?
Fine. Plink, plink, plink.
I'll take that. Appreciate
Although I
it.
will admit, I'm the one who actually owed you that, Theo. Sorry, Vogelsuch. I'm the one who lit you on fire.
It's okay. I assume I hit a lot of you with my tentacles. My corn. That's right. It was tentacles coming out of corn husks.
Yeah. Cornicles.
That is the worst word I've ever heard.
Well, it's either that or tentacorn.
Or do you follow Ismark?
Yes.
Yes.
So
Oh yeah.
this time the trapdoor does have a ladder in it, and you go down into the darkness.
While we're climbing, I'm gonna ask Ismark the Greater. Oh, excuse me, Ismark.
He sounds far away. He goes, yes.
How did you enter the castle when you came in?
He goes, well, through the courtyard, of course. And it starts to drift away. Like his voice sounds more and more distant.
Yeah. So like courtyard meaning like the front door type stuff?
Yeah, it's how you would have entered.
Okay, so it's the same owner.
Yeah.
Just wondering if he knew about a secret entrance. And then we'll continue to follow him.
It grows colder and colder, and you get disoriented for a moment, and then all of a sudden you're climbing upward.
Why are we in
Wait.
MC Escher's murder mansion?
And you
I'm thinking Stanley Parable myself.
find your way back here. Ismark and the Raven are nowhere to be found.
Is either of the stairwells still existing?
Yes. Still blocked off.
Still blocked off.
Do you
Both
hear...
of them?
Both of them are blocked off, and you hear a ticking noise again.
I'm gonna check the door.
Okay, door is unlocked.
Okay, so the lock is gone. But
Minerva, do I have access to that clock again?
Clock is there. But
I'm
it
gonna
is... Go ahead.
So I'm gonna check that secret compartment again, because it feels like we're jumping through time, and then I feel like we're gonna run into a time where there is something there before it got misplaced.
Look out the window. Is the DeLorean rising up so I can jump on it?
One thing you notice that the clock is broken. And the ticking noise is not coming from this room, but the bedroom.
And the compartment is still empty?
You find an iron hook.
Oh, I'm gonna grab that.
Careful of tetanus.
Just iron. It's not necessarily rusty. Maybe they seasoned it really well. Anybody up for another venture into the bedroom to see what type of bedroom it is now?
If we must, we must.
It's not like we're doing anything else, like sleeping.
Wait, I know. We're in PT.
Oh no!
Yeah.
You're gonna get canceled by Konami.
No. Konami Strahd.
The ticking is getting louder as you approach the bedroom.
Now there's gonna be a grandfather clock that's gonna attack us.
Ugh.
Anybody want to try stealthily opening this door?
I can open it with a mage hand if you wish to stand back.
Yep. Minerva's gonna stand out of the way.
Stand back.
Best not to get too close to things here.
Mage hand and open it up.
Right? Creak. You see the bedroom. It is fully furnished. The furniture is not broken.
Eldritch blast the bed. I'm not even joking. I do that.
Okay. I'll just blast the bed. The ticking stops. And a little figure scurries out from underneath.
Good thing I missed.
Is it a familiar one?
You see a child-sized, like clockwork figure kind of scramble out as the bed shatters to pieces.
It's Nightmare Gino.
Now we've gone into Five Nights.
That is terrifying artwork.
Can you shift Z the icon so we can see it?
I was gonna...
Or if you get the art, yeah, because I kind of want to see this whole horrible thing.
Part of me doesn't, but
Oh wow.
okay, yeah, that's not. That's. I thought the lines were like mechanical lines. No, it's a flesh mask.
Yeah.
But he's got a peppermint stick for a stick in his hand.
For a truncheon.
He's got a box of those are darts with a yeah, that's a poison dart pouch.
And a whole bunch of mice.
But
Who
this thing
goes
crawls.
there?
This thing crawls out from underneath. Doesn't make a sound. Kind of runs around the room, like panicked,
Who goes there? Who are you?
and then goes in a corner and kind of hides. Kind of like goes into a little fetal position.
Okay, what now?
Hello there. Hello. Little one.
Don't get too close.
Okay, I'll stay. Hello.
Kind of looks
Sorry
up.
to startle you. You.
He starts
you
shaking.
speak common.
He starts shaking his head no, as you say, like as you introduce yourself.
Sorry, but we were attacked by a bed earlier and thought it was another vicious bed. I apologize.
He points to Vogel and starts shaking his head no.
Well, Vogel, I know that you had the right intentions to protect us from a bed, but you may have hurt somebody innocent in the way. Would you be okay to apologize?
If I must, my sincerest apologies for being caught in the crossfire. I meant no harm to anything other than the bed.
Yes, he stands up. Starts walking over you, Minerva. Kind of tilting its head. Like weird, stiff movements.
I'm going to have Eldritch Blast at the ready. If he harms either one of them, I will blast him.
Vio does have his hand on the hilt.
Minerva's forgetting herself and just standing there.
Minerva, give me a dexterity check as he reaches out and tries to grab the hook from you.
No, it's a secret weapon.
Minerva is just fascinated by a mechanical clockwork creature in front of her that
Yeah.
might possibly also breathe fire.
It grabs the hook and tries to pull it away, but it's not strong enough. You see him struggling. His head's like turning 180 degrees, like 360 degrees on his head.
A little bit of steam coming out somewhere.
Yeah.
Oh, do you need this? What's this for?
He grabs it. He tries to grab for it.
Can you show me where you need to use this?
Crosses his arm and pouts. Puckers out his lips.
If you give us something, maybe we'll give it to you.
Yes, a trade.
He looks around the room. Picks up a piece of the splintered bed, hands it to you.
No. Something of value.
Picks up 2. Hands you 2.
That's
Must
a
love
good
the
deal.
bed.
I'm not sure if we're talking with somebody who values things the way we do, Theo.
It was worth a shot.
I'm assuming it looks a lot like the iron hooks from earlier.
It does, yeah.
Minerva's gonna be like, 1 second, let me check. And then I'm gonna go towards the closet and try opening the door.
Okay, it does open.
Open up. Is there still a thing for iron hooks in the room?
There are no iron hooks in the room.
So, like, where the one with the trapdoor did go,
Like,
can I put...
is there a place for it there still?
Yeah.
There is, yeah.
I'm gonna put this hook back on that and pull down.
Trapdoor opens.
Is this what you needed, little fellow?
He looks sad that you figured out the puzzle.
I wanted to figure it out.
I'm sorry.
He kind of runs over to the clock, sees that the door is open, and he looks sad. He puts his little hands to his eyes and does like a crying motion.
Well, I don't understand. So Minerva's gonna follow him back out. I don't understand. Is there something wrong? That might canon with me. No reason.
He turns his back. He pouts. He starts marching towards the door.
Should we follow you? Are you okay?
Follow where?
He goes out here.
Which is still a dead end, right?
You look out there.
Minerva looks at the door.
Stairways leading down is now unobscured.
Guys, we've got stairs again.
Before Vogelsuch joins them at the stairs, looking down into the trapdoor, what does he see this time?
See a stairway. A very narrow one, but
we have stairs over here too.
the little mannequin is pointing down the stairs. And his feet are kind of like almost like they're doing a little dance, like he's anxious. He's pointing down there.
Like he's waiting for the bathroom.
Yeah.
And to clarify, I did leave the hook in the room on the where it would be, so I don't have it with me anymore.
Yeah.
Is that lassie Strahd, old man Strahd fell in the well? Well, we should indulge him. I say we go down the stairs.
Well, it's either that or keep going in circles. So, no guarantee the stairs will be here next time.
Head on down then.
Vogel, give me a strength check as you pass by the mannequin as he attempts to shove you down the stairs.
Yeah, I was worried if he was gonna talk Tina me. 14.
17.
Fail an ability check that uses a skill. It was not a skill check. Unless it was athletics.
I said give you strength. I said strength.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. So yeah, it's just a +3.
It's 3.
Or no, it was a save. So yeah, it was still 14.
Vogel goes down the stairs head first.
Yeah, he starts to tumble down the stairs. Let's see how much damage you take.
Well, each stair is less than 10 feet, so it can't take that much damage. So
Depends how you fall.
I got a lot of cushioning.
Falls down 100 feet of stairs.
Jesus.
Spiral stairs are dangerous.
Yeah.
I don't know if you would care to know this, but our old Prime Minister Trudeau, one of his favorite party tricks is he knows how to fall down a flight of stairs without hurting himself.
Oh, he's a tumbler.
I want to learn from Tim Conway to learn how you go up spiral staircase.
Wait,
He
he
doesn't know a
falls
lot.
up?
He was able to fall up stairs.
Tim Conway was quite the acrobatic comedy actor.
Let's see how this little guy is. I'm gonna kick him from the back.
Sorry, I'm trying
I'm
to...
still waiting on damage.
Me too.
Yeah, look at him do this stunt. His old man character.
Is there a maximum fall damage?
It is, I believe, 20 d6s, and each 10 feet is 1d6. So that would be.
You take 39 damage as
I'm
you actually appear on the opposite side of the room. You kind of fall through the wall like you were a ghost.
I'm dead.
No, you're down.
I'm dying.
Yeah.
Joey, tell me when six seconds passed.
And
Grude's gonna try and help.
you hear a laughing
Thank
sound, and then the puppet just vanishes.
Midway through my trying to kick him down the stairs too.
And you fall right behind him. Oh.
I just healed him too.
Did you like a saving throw on Vogelsuch?
If he'll recover automatically if somebody heals him.
Yeah.
I'll give him.
Or if you don't have any healing, it's usually a medicine check of DC 10.
Too late.
Well, I did not enjoy that ride.
All right, so no trusting little child gear monster things.
I will say he did look very evil, but the crying really got to me, and I didn't know if... But he was just upset that none of us got hurt, it seems like. What a little piece of rat poop.
If we are to go in circles, should we take a
Circles it
slight
is.
rest? Should we take a short rest so I can recover? You don't have to keep wasting spells on me.
Maybe you won't get hurt next time.
Maybe. I do have a greater healing potion in my inventory, so if I go down
That's
again,
a little
you
more
can use
permanent, though.
that. Yeah.
Yeah, you take a short rest.
Yay! Oh yeah, I'm not blinded or restrained anymore. Short rest.
So after a short while,
We can take a short rest.
you can't take a short rest. But after a short while, you hear the clock chiming in, even though it is non-functional. And once
Roll
again,
your
it goes
dice.
to 10.
Do we have?
Roll finally.
Is there a feeling
Even though-
perhaps in our necks?
Even though
Yeah,
the clock's broken.
give me a give me a Constitution saving throw.
Con save for all of us.
Yep, all of you.
6.
This will be after you heal up.
Yeah.
Alright, if you rolled below a 16, you take 10 necrotic damage, half on a success. And your HP is reduced by that amount.
Whoa.
And you feel another prick on your neck.
This is not going well.
Yes, and remember to reduce your HP. Your HP
Yeah.
total.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm down by 11 now.
13
Yeah, as am I.
myself. Okay. Yeah, we need to find a way out of here.
Grude, are you reducing your health?
Yeah,
Just-
I was thinking.
Just got caught up in the halves.
Grude, did you reduce your health?
Yeah, I did.
Okay, I'm just making sure. Maybe the token didn't update.
Yeah.
Back in circles.
Let's keep moving.
And go back to the trapdoor.
Yep. This time there's a stairway leading down.
Stairs.
Yeah.
Okay.
Down we go.
Whee!
You do end up over here again.
I'm gonna look in the place that we just come out of, see
Yep.
if it changes.
It closes behind you, doesn't open. You notice that
Walls.
it looks more pristine than it did before. Your surroundings.
Brick walls on the
Brick walls, yep.
No more stairs.
But it is raining and much more heavier than before.
Oh, there's that. How's the clock looking?
Clock is ticking.
What time is it set to?
Midnight.
Are the hands exposed or are they covered in like glass?
Not easily, yeah.
I can't like move them.
I mean, you can if you fiddle around with it enough.
Yeah, I just kind of want to, let's move that forward to 6 a.m. or, dawn. Let's just see what happens.
You want to make it chime again?
What happened last time, Chime?
You
Nope.
you all lost hit points.
Yeah, that's
10,
true.
10 permanent hit points.
Yeah. Never mind.
Wonder what happens when we just break it.
Check the compartment.
Yeah, open the compartment.
It's empty.
Compartment bites you. Alright, let's go with the motions. Check the bedroom.
Right?
Here we are.
The bed you exploded is there. Fully intact.
Yeah, gonna Eldritch Blast again.
Shatters to pieces, nothing crawls out.
Yeah.
Yeah. Mage hand door on a closet door.
Okay. You open it up. There's a stone wall. There's nothing there.
Well, that
Uh-oh.
puts a damper on things.
And you feel a gust of wind blow into the room as this window just slams open.
Yeah.
And you see, rain starts pouring in because of the heavy wind. And you notice something on the far end of the roof here. You see the closet door
Out on the roof.
on the roof on the far end.
How far of a drop is it to the actual roof tiles?
I think you're actually...
I can't mage hand that far away.
So I think this art and what the map is slightly different.
Okay.
Pretend like the window's like right here. And you can
That's
easily...
more like 10 feet.
Yeah, you can easily kind of get over that way. I'm looking at like the isometric art. It might be a little jump.
Not more than 5-10 feet.
Okay.
Yeah.
A lot less than I was expecting.
I'm gonna pick up some detritus or something, throw it out
The door opens into a long, dark rooftop cloaked with swirling mist. Rain splashes against the sagging, sloping roof as flashes of lightning illuminate gargoyles perched on the roof's end peaks. Their hideous stares forever fixed on the dark, endless chasm below. On the far side of the rooftop, a small, dark, open closet stands quietly on a parapet amidst the storm.
Huh.
Now the place is just messing with us.
Now, I believe it was messing with us the whole time.
Well, I, for one, feel a little bit, I don't know, scared about what if those roofs break? What about those gargoyles? What about the lightning? Huh. But it's the only way to get to the closet.
Yeah, we're like so. If we're the tallest thing on the thing, there's a good chance we're gonna get hit. Especially Veal with that metal sword. If your scythe's out, dude, you're probably gonna get rocked.
If I keep it
I
sheathed, that should
dissipate
be
it.
fine.
Yeah. My phantom steed, unfortunately, does not fly.
I'm more worried about Minerva and her toy. Which, if I remember right, acts as a backpack when not in use.
It's just kind of like wraps around me.
Alright, I'll give it a try. See if I can make it there. Follow me if I make it. And why not?
I'm gonna ready Eldritch Blast for if anything attacks him.
And I'll slip off out of the window and make for the door.
Right, you will step out. See it. Is this Vio stepping out?
Yeah.
Right, give me a... How are you doing? Are you just walking?
Yeah. Well, I'll like crouching down, like to keep its stance, because I know that the roof is going to be slippery. Like, use hands too.
Yeah. Sorry, I was reading this here. Yeah, you can do this at advantage, but you'll only crawl half as far. But it'll be safer.
Okay.
Yeah. I'm sorry. Give me a acrobatics. At advantage.
Oh, right.
That's enough. Yeah, it's rain slick. It's really hard to get out, but you kind of crawl your way out. And as you do, several swarms of bats begin to descend upon you out from the mist. And you all hear a deafening roar behind you from the portrait room. And that's what we're gonna call for tonight.
Can I get an Eldritch Blast off now, or should I?
No, we're
Save it
waiting.
for next time.
Yep, save for next time.
Okay.
Just shoot it straight in the air for no reason.
We have to save it for the dramatic conclusion of our deaths.
What do you mean our deaths? We're gonna run into the closet. We'll be fine.
Yep.
Or into the
Oh
bedroom.
my god. I will say I did not expect this sleepover to be so time loopy.
Yeah, what's going on?
Yeah.
I shouldn't be surprised.
Also, I'm the one going towards the closet, remember?
My theory is that we're
Game theory.
seeing how various people died in the castle. One by the closet, someone else fell down the stairs and died, someone jumped out the window and died.
Somebody was a grandfather.
One person, the furniture got them.
I've got about as far as I thought. Yeah, this next part might take a little bit since it's
Yeah, we got through like 3 of the 17 time loops.
Yeah.
We're gonna make good time.
be trapped here forever.
Yeah.
You haven't seen my final form.
Ooh, smothering rugs.
Yeah, that little puppet was supposed to like give you hints of where the hook was hitting, but since you already knew about the compartment, it's like can't really hide that from you.
Yeah.
And since you ruined his game, he tried to push you down the stairs.
Yeah, that's what I figured. I'm like, oh no, he's actually like not that bad. And then he goes and kills Vogelsuch. I'm like, that little jerk.
He is the physical embodiment of the programmer of that adventure game that you end up solving the puzzles for before you were even asked to look into the puzzle.
Art's looking great.
What you draw more of?
Yeah. So that's the flats and then some of the shading.
Are they
Ooh,
doing
that
a
was
waltz?
That's what the Steph.
I was just like, they were just like tenderly looking at her hand, I guess, but it could easily be seen as a waltz.
good. Yeah, thanks. I got them when I was born. They're called fingers.
I was born with these hands.
Alright, so next week, we might have another game rescheduled on for Sunday for one of the game Mark's DMs. So just keep an eye out in the Discord. I'll let you know.
Okay, yeah.
And after we get done with this, whatever's happening, I'll probably take a week off to prepare for the
big boss
the
fight.
the big heist.
Actually going through all 100 rooms.
Yeah, one by one.
Oh my god, are we gonna just be rolling a 100 die every time? But yeah, that's
Every time we go through a doorway, we're gonna enter a random room.
I feel like Ismark was so supportive. Like, he was just a really nice guy.
Yeah,
I can see why he's the raider.
Ismark was
So
great.
Yeah.
He's absolutely great.
It's
we
hard.
needed to hang around with him more because I also wanted to
I mean,
I wanted to talk to his raven and say so how's the winery lately?
Yeah.
I'm kind of happy how that Arms of Adar took out four of the monsters.
yeah. So those names are from the legend of the symbol of the raven.
Okay.
The holy symbol of Ravenkind. The thing that
Yeah.
Bio has. When you're
They're the ones that grabbed that rescued it.
yeah, the ones that stole it from the castle. And they founded the Order of the Raven, or the Feathers, whatever it was, Order of the Feather.
Well, it's a good thing I didn't show them mine. Otherwise, it would have created a time loop, in which it no longer exists in the future because it keeps going back in time to be found, to come back to modern day for me to have it, and then give it back to the past. And
that was a good one.
Yeah, that was fun.
Unexpected places. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I'm gonna jump off.
Yep.
Good game.
Thanks,
Catch
everyone.
everybody next time. It was a lot of fun.
Yep.
Bye.
Bye.
Let's try not to die next week. Yay!
Yeah, mate.
Right.
no promises.
Yay!
Right. Thanks, Joey.
I'm gonna
Thanks, Joey.
jump off the edge of the building.
Whee! Bye.
See ya.
I'm in control.
It's me.